Hi, I'm Alan Kueh. I'm an Australian architect based in Singapore. Most importantly, my upbringing and roots, I was born and bred in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. This is why I've joined HSL competition as a way to contribute for my hometown. This is also an invite from my mentor and a dear friend, Datuk Sri John Lau. He invited me to join. I collaborated with Jascinta of Yii K.E Architects. So ever since I was young, I've been fascinated to break things down, deconstructing things and bring things back to basics. Because I believe that by breaking down walls, we can break down barriers of all kinds and improve our lives. I find joy in taking down physical walls, but I've also found that by breaking down the more abstract, the intangible walls, they are just as meaningful, if not more impactful. There are many different types. You have social barriers, environmental, commercial, even technological and intergenerational boundaries. These qualities are exemplified in our competition scheme. We call this project the Cloud Forest. I'm actually designing this for my parents. They are in their late 70s, early 80s, and I would like to think how they would like it. Nursing home is not an option for them, but co-housing will be. Our world is going through radical changes, and every building type needs to be reconsidered given the current social, cultural, and economic needs. The goal is to find new organizational and operational principle that maximizes the value for the user and the developer, specifically in Kuching. So let's take a look at our project, the Cloud Forest. For this project, one of the key pillars is sustainability. It's not just about biodiversity, sensitivity to natural environment, but it is about the sustenance of culture. In breaking walls to bring cultures and communities together, we can do the same for our own families, closer to each other, closer to nature. As you can see over here, we have the planters that can actually move up and down to suit the condition of the sun. These farms and individual gardens are supported efficiently and cost-effectively by the same irrigation system. This allows residents to have the freedom to simply plug and plant anywhere they desire, from a private garden to showcasing it in the communal farm. To achieve sustainability goals, the key orientation along the north-south axis of apartments is very important because it commands the best viewing corridors and also provide good passive design with efficient thermal qualities of the building. We have incorporated modular prefabrication methods in its structure and facade assemblies for optimum constructability. The rotational of units are aligned with the most efficient 8.4 car parking grid. All the way through the car park to the podium, we have managed to align it, and that gives us no structural transfer and it makes the whole construction cost more feasible. We also have our double key apartments, and that allows people who stays there to actually rent it out partially, and that actually gives a better balance between cost of living, space sharing, and community experiences. The flexible apartment typology encourages this intergenerational living, affordability, and developer flexibility. As for the community, we would like to facilitate more meaningful connections. And we make use of the setbacks to create these tiered, staggered modular gardens for a softer, cloud-like facade with greenery. It looks like a cloud forest in the sky. The result is an expansion of community space on the ground floor all the way to the top. So this created many spaces for people to meet and mingle, bump into one another and make meaningful connections. In a post-pandemic world, a global reset is happening. This is a new age that ushers in a reconciliation with nature, an age whereby one can choose to live, to embrace a more naturalistic and healthier ways. For Cloud Forest, we wanted the ground floor to become permeable space, allowing the development to be seamlessly part of its community and beyond. To sustain itself, it is filled with revenue-generating urban farms instead of having more pools and tennis courts. This urban farm grows through the ground floor, extends vertically on the facade, and over the rooftop. We believe communal farming can bring people together. At Cloud Forest, each generation can be a source of service and a source of income to one another. The space and infrastructure give rise to a meaningful community programs as well. The hardware requires the software, but both requires the hardware. This synergy forms a nexus of bonds that extends to the surrounding neighborhood, thriving in a brighter and greener community of tomorrow.